All right. Hello, everybody. Saigan Cat here, and welcome to another Quester's Rest. This one's kind of a special channel update because I finally came up with something that would be unique to my channel. I've been doing Dragon Quest Let's Plays and a variety of other Let's Plays for like 7 years now, maybe more. I'm not sure. I've kind of lost track of when it all started, but it's been great. And I've loved the work that I'm doing, but I also know that in order to be successful as a YouTuber, especially in an ultra-competitive space like Let's Plays, I need to do something special. I need to bring something special to the table. And I finally thought of something. I am going to live stream and produce videos of me creating guides for the Dragon Quest series, maybe other games. This is going to be incredibly experimental. The idea actually came to me a while ago because I was thinking about, hey, I wonder what the process is like for making guides, because they're disappearing. I mean, we still have game facts, and there's a good reason why a lot of strategy guide companies are bailing out. Prima, Brady, a lot of these companies, if they're not getting out of the business, they're toning it back, they're trying to find different ways to do things, but that's also leaving a weird space for fans of games who like picking up the guides as additional media. Is it necessary to have a guide to finish a game? No, it's really not. Do I need a guide to finish Dragon Quest games? I don't. But I've realized that it's something that a lot of us miss. When Dragon Quest XI came out in Japan, I also ordered the Japanese guide. And it's great. It's like a little phone book of just information. It's got maps, item listings, enemies, everything you could hope for in a guide. And it's just nice to hold in your hand and look at. I want to help create that now for Western audiences, because the strategy guide industry here appears to be dying and disappearing. So I'm going to start spending my stream time with the channels, and this doesn't mean that Let's Plays are going to go away. It doesn't mean that, I'm not going to get around to stuff that's on my to-do list. Nier Automata, it's going to happen at some point. I'm worried that I'm going to like it at this point. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that I want to get to, but I want to try this as well. I'm going to start off with making a guide for Dragon Warrior 1, the original NES version, and I'm going to do it live. And those live streams I'm going to cut into episodes for YouTube, and I want to kind of take everyone along for the ride of creating a guide, and also involve the community in what works and what doesn't and what looks good. Game facts and other guides online are fantastic resources, but you can't hold them in your hand. And even if you do print them up, most of the time they're just text. You don't get like the hand-drawn maps and the pictures of the monsters anymore with your online guides. And I was really inspired to do this not only by my own experience of writing my own guides when I was growing up for like Phantasy Star 1, which you absolutely had to have maps for to beat, but also Phantasy Star Online, taking notes while playing the Resident Evil games to maximize your speed on your runs. Just taking notes during my original attempts to finish Dragon Warrior 7. I mean, I had a notebook that had pages and pages and pages of notes of conversation snippets that I needed to follow up on, places that I'd found fragments. These experiences are something that, looking back, I really enjoyed. And looking online, I said, I wonder if there's any guides on how to make a good guide. I couldn't find any. That doesn't mean they're not out there, but I couldn't find any. So I wanted to take some inspiration from one of my favorite official guides, and it might just be a favorite because it's nostalgic to me, but I've had this Final Fantasy III Forbidden Game Secrets guide for longer than I've actually had the game. I found this at the local library for like $1 in their used bookstore. And you can tell, looking at it, that it's really a labor of love. Let me see if I can find like maps in here or something. So it's got like these, you know, hand-drawn maps, and it's a really unique thing to me because we don't get guides like this anymore. And I would kind of like to bring that back. Now there's a couple of rules that I'm setting for myself to stay in line with the goal of my channel. A long time ago, I said that I'm not going to paywall anything that I create on my channel, and I'm still going to stay true to that. Any guides that I create during this process will be available as a PDF or some other kind of document. We'll see what works best. I'm going to make those available online to download. Anybody can have access to them. But I think I'd also like to perhaps make a print version available for anyone who really wants to have one of these guides on their shelves. Perry has considered getting involved, so we might have some Perryonen monster artwork in there. I'm going to be hand mapping maps for Dragon Warrior 1, and it's just going to be a really kind of strange experimental process going through this live while playing the game, creating these guides, and I'd like for everybody to, you know, get involved and share their opinions on, hey, what works, what doesn't, what makes the guide look good, what makes the guide look bad, and what kind of data you want to see in a guide, and what kind of flavor you want to see in a guide. Because you can go to GameFAQs for data. You can get a spreadsheet of monster information and item prices, and that stuff will be in there, but I want to add a special flavor to there that makes it unique, so that the guide will be a unique experience, the videos will be a unique experience, and taking part in the crafting of it will be a unique experience. When this video goes live, I will be starting the process, and I hope that you join me. This should go live on YouTube and Twitch, possibly Mixer. I've been hearing good things about Mixer lately. Maybe it's time to revisit it. But yeah, I feel like I've got a great idea. It still sticks to the Dragon Quest theme, and at this point I've played all of the main games on this channel. They're all available from beginning to end. There's a couple of post games that I may or may have not gotten to, but we'll see those when I go for making a guide, because these are going to be complete works. I'm going to try and get them as complete as I can, barring any just weirdness. So yeah, I've got ideas for them, maybe including like a list of suggested achievements that you can keep track of for the original Dragon Quest, just so you can like keep track of your progress. Maybe have different challenges in there, like, you know, defeat the green dragon before level 15. You know, stuff that's doable, stuff that's not insane. Stuff that could potentially inspire repeat playthroughs to help people fall in love with this series that I have fallen in love with, and the majority of my viewers are in love with. And, you know, now that I've done these Let's Plays for 7 years, hopefully this will be a way that I can reach an even larger audience and get them interested in a series that still deserves more attention in the West. So, that's the current direction for my channel. You all know me. My name is Saigan, and I hope you stick around for the ride. I think it's going to be fun. The Let's Plays will continue, but I think this is going to be interesting. Let me know what you all think, and yeah, when this video goes live, I should be starting this process, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for watching.